A garbage scow with a climate was how one Citadel Council member described Corliss. Oof. Oof. I would ask which counselor it was who described Corliss in that way, but honestly, yeah, that was the Turian. The Turian counselor sounds like the kind of guy who would call this planet a garbage scow with a climate. Oh, that's a burn. Oh, that's a burn and a half. Though they've tried calling it the recycling center of the galaxy, corruption scandals and a staggering murder rate ensure that Corliss's image is permanently stained. Hey, would you believe that the planet that handles a lot of garbage disposal and recycling has connections to organized crime? Some stereotypes never go away. Let's land. Here on Corliss, we are going to be fighting a lot of mercs and a lot of Krogan and a lot of wild animals. So basically, we're going to need to deal some damage. Let's bring... You know, I don't think we've brought Morden on a single mission yet. Yeah, screw it. Let's bring Morden. And let's bring Jack. Jack hasn't had a proper run out yet. We'll take Morden and Jack. 1 point each for Shepard and Jack. That's fine. Yep, Morden is completely untouched. He's got 14 points to spend. So, you can get your Incinerate up to 2. Cryoblast. Ooh. Your Omni-Tool fires a mass of supercooled subatomic particles capable of snap-freezing impacted targets. Well, that does sound cool. You know what else sounds cool? Maxing out your actual good ability. So we'll get Solarian Scientist all the way up to 4. And let's see. You're going to get 25% health no matter what. And then the question is 18% damage and 25% shields, or vice versa. I'm going to say keep the shields, because keep yourself alive. Keeping yourself alive is the most important thing. So Morden is going to be a Solarian Genius, as opposed to a Solarian Savant. Genius implies harder work. Maybe. I don't know. Genius feels like a better descriptor of Morden than Savant. So, here. You're a Solarian Genius. Now, you've got 2 more points to spend. You might as well unlock Cryoblast. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I haven't been using the missile launcher. It feels just kind of boring. Let's bring the Singularity Projector, see how it looks on Shepard's back, which is actually a consideration. And we might use it. Or not. I have no guaranteed plans to use it, but, we'll see.
Dossier doesn't say if Okir is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed. Perfection is your goal.
I already want to kill this person.
So yes, you get on the planet, you hear some lady on a loudspeaker who Jack immediately doesn't like. Let us refresh our memory on exactly why we are here. The warlord Dr. Okir. He has millennia of combat and strategic experience because he is, after all, a famous old Krogan. And famous old Krogan tend to live forever. He fought in the Krogan rebellions, after all. He's become obsessed with saving the Krogan people from the Genophage. He may have contacted the Collectors. That's not bad. That's not good, rather. And he's in a Blue Suns camp, though we don't know why. So maybe not by choice.
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
All right. Do we have mercs out here? Mercs.
Being is merely the beginning. You must earn your place in the mighty army we are building.
Oh, I don't like you. Do we have anyone?
Lookout position. Equipped for combat.
Oh, hey, look, people.
Hit!
Jack, would you pull that guy, please? Never mind, I'll just kill him. Thank you. Oh, hey, a wounded merc.
Shit. I won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna... Son of a bitch.
Did I shoot you or did someone else shoot you?
Actually, he doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't berserkers. Not at range. You're Mercs or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
But what if I bribed you with the ability to return to health?
I've got a nice application of Metagel ready to go. But if you'd rather I just keep walking.
Son of a bitch. I don't know anything. I just shoot the overflow from the labs. The old Krogan up there, he's really been cleaning house lately. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So we use them for live ammo training. It's all crap. I don't get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan pack.
So, first of all, before we deal with that, let's take a second here. So, Dr. O'Keefe is creating Mad Krogan. Did Saren just find his recipe for Krogan clones on Google, or did O'Keefe invent the same thing that Saren did back on Vermeer, or what? Because we already did a mission like that. But yes, and Space Google, obviously. Space Google, just, keyword Krogan clone minus sanity. There you go. Now, this guy, there's an agitated sergeant talking to us, and we really don't want you to give him proper coordinates. Have you considered the fact that we, by which I mean I, am very charming?
I want your friends gone. Understand?
Patrol, the last group dispersed. Lost sight 5 minutes ago.
Dispersed? Jador will be pissed. She wanted a show.
That did not seem very charming.
You asked for a report, you got it. Dispersed.
Understood. Returning to the labs.
There, you see? I'm helping.
That was a very intimidating charm option there, but it worked. Anyway, tell me about the Warlord.
Have you seen O'Keefe? Does he know about all this?
We can't go in the labs, but everyone sees what happens when the Krogan come out. I've shot hundreds. They're crazy, mindless. Anyone up there, they know what's going on.
What is Jador planning to do with all these Krogan?
Replace us, probably. I sure wouldn't want to see an army of them coming at me. Only she can't control them. They aren't supposed to be crazy, but they're Krogan. How smart are they to start?
That seems mean, but you're not exactly talking to a crew of people who's gonna dissuade you from that opinion.
Is Jador's lab heavily guarded?
There are big guns to keep ships away. We're not outfitted to fight goddamn commandos.
Good, because we're, goddamn commandos.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
Funny. I thought so. Come on. Our warlord is somewhere in Jador's lab.
Jack is just not here for Shepard's shit, which I can respect, even as the person doing that. I'm going backwards. Now I'm running into a wall. All right.
Training is part of your contract. Failure to perform means liquidation, legal and otherwise.
More of them. Ha!
Could burn through any
What's
armor.
that?
I like how the shockwave just sends the dude up in the air. What's a feature you think is missing from these games that you'd like to see in the new Mass Effect they're making? I mean, if I want to be snarky about it, I can say something that was in Andromeda, but that isn't in the original trilogy, which is a jump button. Like, one of the things they added for Mass Effect Andromeda is like a jump jet sort of thing that really gives Shepard, well, Ryder, a lot more mobility. And it would be very cool if that got incorporated in a possible Mass Effect 4. I just assume that will be, they might not call it Mass Effect 4, but it will be a lot closer to that thematically than, like, Andromeda 2. Because after all, the teaser trailer did show Liara. Oh, hey, we froze that guy. That's cool. You up there, we can't actually get to. Jack, would you pull that guy?
Watch the landing.
Thank you.
Got one.
And now we'll just kill him. a feature you think is missing from these games. I mean, by Mass Effect 3, they figure out that it's important to have a general reputation system on top of your Paragon and Renegade score. So that's good. I mean, a better written ending doesn't really count as a feature. You know what I never see in the original? The codex entries go to great lengths to justify the possibility and the existence of ship-to-ship space combat, and you never see it in the entire trilogy. So I would, if you're going, especially if you're going to do like missions of galactic scale, which they probably will, because the real thing I would say is just make the scale of the story smaller and limit it to 3 or 4 planets and try to get 3 or 4 games out of it, just in different environments. But they're not going to.
Incineration tech.
It would be cool to see actual ship-to-ship combat in Mass Effect, in the Mass Effect universe, using the rules that they lay out in the codex entries. It's all very cool, and a lot of it is probably just Star Wars, and it might just come off as being too Star Wars. But I mean, Mass Effect was originally a Star Wars game before they didn't want to put the license on it. So I think it would be really cool to see ship-to-ship combat in a Mass Effect 4 or whatever. In terms of, stuff that I would change mechanically, I mean, I kind of feel like Mass Effect 2 and 3 are so good mechanically. I really wouldn't change much. Something else I'd like to see, getting back to the actual gameplay that we're going on here for a second, is some more famous, random, well-known sci-fi actors just showing up for cameos out of nowhere. Like, for instance, Mass Effect 1 had Matriarch Benezia, played by Marina Sirtis from Star Trek The Next Generation, right? Well, here is a random Krogan who we've never seen in the history, who has no name, who will never have a name, who has no major part in the overarching story, and listen to who the fuck plays this Krogan.
You are different, new. You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But you... something makes me speak.
7 what? He's a week old?
Michael fucking Dorn. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, unexplained, no reason, totally unimportant character. It's like, we've got Michael Dorn. He will do voiceover for us for 45 minutes. What do you want him to say?
They must breed them full size, ready to kill. Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred to kill. No, I kill because my blood and bone tell me to. But it's not why I was flushed from Glass Mother. Survival is what I hear in my head. Against the enemy that threatens all my kind. But I failed, even before waking. That is what the voice in the water said. That is why I wait here.
You're supposed to be part of a mercenary army. Do you remember Jador?
I know that name. It causes anger, but also laughter. It is not a name that will be sung when we march. I don't know what that means, but I have heard it many times.
I kind of shat on this guy for not having a major part in the overarching story, and he really doesn't. But this character and this dialogue tree is really good at filling out, like, providing a little more backstory to what Okeer is doing and, like, what's happening on this planet. This is actually really cool.
How can you speak if you're only a week old?
There was a scratching sound in my head, and it became the voice. It taught things I would need. Walking, talking, hitting, shooting. Then the voice said I was not perfect, and the teaching stopped. And now I am here.
Interesting. Raised, then rejected. Control group? Failed test?
I don't know, but I am not perfect.
Okir's voice? Did he speak to you while you were in your tank?
I heard the voice, not like now, with ears. Inside. I called it Father. It like that, but it was disappointed. I'm not what it needs me to be.
A breeding program? Trying to escape genophage effects?
Escape. Escape was never whispered. Survive, resist, ignore.
How did you disappoint the voice?
I don't know. It was decided before I left Tank Mother. I was not perfect.
If Mercenary was correct, Krogan prone to mental instability.
I don't know of that, but I'm not perfect.
I destroyed Saren's cure. How does Okir expect these Krogan to ignore the genophage if not by curing it?
Uncertain. Likely irrelevant. Appears Okir has had no success.
Likely irrelevant. Oh, Morden, you overconfident fuck.
Can you show me the laboratory? I need to speak with Okir.
The Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts, behind many of you fleshy things. I will show you.
I like the little, clean the hands, shrug the shoulders, just whoop.
Rough stuff. I like it.
Jack, you cannot be thrown around by the Wharf Krogan.
You fleshy things are slow when big things are in your way.
You could have run or tried to fight your way back to the labs. Why stay here?
I am waiting. The voice told me, if they come, I fight. But I will not run, and I will not follow. I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called, released.
So, also, goodbye forever, Michael Dorn's Krogan. We will never see you or hear your voice in this entire game ever again. I was not kidding. You're here for 45 minutes of recording time. You get like 5 lines and then you're gone. Thanks, Mike. So I understand, it's reasonable that these Krogan would have picked up weapons just off of the bodies of weaker beings with weapons that they killed without weapons. But how do they all get armor? Okay, maybe that particular Krogan that we ran into got armor off of the corpse of another Krogan, right? But how would that Krogan have found armor? Okir breeds these Krogan. He decides they're imperfect. He sends them down the tube, out here into the garbage pit to fight the mercs and die. Where do they find Krogan armor? Just curious. Anyway.
This is getting interesting.
2,000 credits off the corpse of a blue sun, who he won't need it.
Run for your damn life! They're all free!
They're all free? That's not great.
Kills that one.
Oh, hello. Oh, you have a rocket launcher. That's not great.
Enjoy.
Let's switch back to... No, let's switch back to the
Taking
incendiary
fire.
ammo.
Can't reach the...
Enemy charging!
Oh, off you go. Okay.
Who authorized that Krogan release? Okir?
You don't seem terribly happy.
Closing.
I'll tear your head off!
Uh-oh, this is fine. There we go. Charge the Krogan, knock him on his ass. Okay. Krogan are significantly less terrifying enemies in Mass
Enemy
Effect 2
charging.
than they were in Mass Effect 1. Anybody here? Oh, someone over there. Morton, incinerate him, please.
Right there.
Thank you.
The landing.
Jack. Send him off the edge to his death. I appreciate it.
Engaging target.
Keep them back. Headed your way.
Oh, bye. How is the Mass Effect going? The Mass Effect is great. We are firmly into the Mass Effect 2 part of Mass Effect 2, and
Just
Mass
take the
Effect
help.
2 is my favorite video game. So, we're having fun. Right now, we're having fun yanking these Krogan off the cliff. Come here. There you go. Oh, you get charged to death. You.
Of course.
No.
I was
That's
standing
what I
down
wanted
with.
you to do. And then Jack can pull you. And I will charge at you. And you will die.
I'll take it.
Let's pick up some sniper rifle damage. Have Shepard awkwardly shout that she will take it.
They've seen us.
Hey, buddy. Oh, you're dead.
Come here. On it.
Yep, deal with the heavy just by pulling them away. Always appreciate that. Alright, you over there, you should not be shooting at Commander Shepard. You're going to die now. You're dead. Congratulations, you have died. Low stress farming sims. Yeah, pretty much. It's, Stardew, it's basically Stardew Valley, just, actually, it's an exact clone of Stardew Valley. There is no appreciable difference. So enjoy. Blue Sun's heavy over there. We'll set you on fire. Jack, would you pull that lady, please? Thank you. Just send her plummeting to her death at your earliest convenience. I appreciate it. I realize now that bringing Jack and Morden to take on the Blue Suns was not a great choice because the Blue Suns basically all have shields on their fancy dues, and neither of these two has overload. But you know what? We're only playing on veteran.
Kill the trespassers. I'll deal with the traitorous oak here.
Oh, hey, dudes.
I can take you.
Get to cover.
Oh, this is a great place for Shepard. She's basically... Oh, nope, lost it. Thought I had complete cover for a second there. Jack, I want you to...
Fly, bitch.
Thank you.
They're as good as dead.
Yep, just fuck with the heavy.
Headshot.
Even when an enemy has shields and isn't going to get thrown by it,
Watch the landing. Right.
like, even when an enemy has shields, Shockwave is so good because it staggers them. Oh yeah, the original Mass Effect does more than the sequels. The original Mass Effect does a lot to integrate your Shepard's backstory. Being Earthborn, being ruthless, even to a certain respect, being an infiltrator. And this is actually something that I just learned about the original Mass Effect. There are two missions that pop up late in the game that you only get based off of your Paragon and Renegade scores. Like, if you're a super Paragon Shepard, as Goog Shepard is, you get the mission with biotic terrorists are taking hostages. They've, drugged them. You need to kill the terrorists while saving as many scientists as possible. If you're playing a super Renegade Shepard, you don't get that mission. You get an entirely different mission that's tailor-made for a Renegade. Where, Admiral Hackett says, "Oh, Shepard, we need you to negotiate with this giant asshole. Gee, it would be an awful shame if you just killed the giant asshole. Please, Mr. Renegade Shepard, don't kill the giant asshole." And then if you happen to kill the giant asshole because you're playing a Renegade Shepard, Hackett just shrugs and says, "Oh well, you killed the giant asshole. We'll be fine." But if you actually negotiate with him like a Paragon would, Hackett says, "What the fuck, Shepard? What the actual fuck? I sent you for a reason, Shepard. What the..."
I was standing down with.
Thank you for doing what we asked you to do, Commander Shepard. God damn it. It's very funny what you get for being a renegade Shepard in Mass Effect 1. So, I'm sorry, Kath, that's a spoiler for a side mission in ME1. But, like, Mass Effect 1 does so much good stuff with just your backstory, your character, the way you play the game. It, frankly, does more with that than Mass Effect 2 or 3. Like, each game in the Mass Effect series, your character choices mean a little bit less, but, you know. Yeah, Mass Effect 1 has so many good things like that. In case you haven't realized, Mass Effect is exclamation point good and exclamation point cool. It is both of those things.
There are 3 of them. 3! Anything can be killed if you do your damn job.
Jador is not happy with us. There's 3 of them. How are you not killing 3 people? What she fails to notice is that one of the 3 people is Commander Shepard. Which may not mean anything to Jador, but damn it, it should. But yeah, there's 3 of us. There's dozens of these mercs. It just doesn't matter. Ooh, a heavy. That's not great. No, Jack, you're gonna... Yeah, Jack got dead.
Deploying incineration tank.
Send those guys flying, like so. Don't get hit by the space rocket. Don't get hit by the rocket. Thank you. Charge. Oh, there's another one of you. Oh, I hope you're fine. You're okay. We're fine. Let's maybe back out a little bit. Take cover. Okay. This went fine. Up. That's actually a good point, Cass. You know, something, you know, if Forgotten Donut asked earlier what kind of features we would add to future games, variable gravity is actually a really good one. Like, just, you know, planets have different gravity, or maybe you can adjust your armor to account for gravity in a different way, meaning, you know, higher gravity means you're heavier, but, you know, you can't jump as far or move as fast, something like that. That would be cool. Because, yeah, you know, they will tell you that, you know, a certain planet has 0.97G or 1.14G or something like that. But, you know, by a remarkable coincidence, every planet that you can, you know, fight or walk around on in Mass Effect has basically Earth-like gravity. And, you know, even the mission where you run around on Earth's moon, which has nothing like Earth-like gravity, it just has the same gravity. They don't do anything special for it. So, yeah, variable gravity would be really cool. Jack has been dead for a long time, but, you know, this fight has been long. If Morden goes down, I'll probably just use Unity, but, you know, Jack would be nice to have for the heavy here. Oh, get down. Yes, game, I know I could theoretically use Unity. I'm not going to. I'm going to charge the heavy center. Oh. Oh. Oh, lady, you... Well, actually, you only fell like 15 feet. Do you want to get up and kill me some more? No? No, you're just dead, huh? Okay, fine. I guess you're just dead. That fight was fun. This is a good level. I like this game a lot.
Shepard, don't shoot. You know me.
Oh, hi! I forgot you were here, Ranathanoptis. Oh my god. Okay, so back on Vermeer, in Mass Effect 1, you run into Ranathanoptis, who at the time was working for Saren and was afraid of being indoctrinated. And you had to decide whether to kill her or let her go. And we let her go because, damn it, we believe the best in people. And now we find you here, Rana. Hi.
I shut down the security cams as soon as I saw it was you. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad it's you shooting up the place. Sorry, Rana Thanoptis. You let me go when you destroyed Saren's lab on Vermeer. Had to outrun a nuke in a utility pod, but it's still a second chance.
Doesn't ring a bell. Why are you here, Rana?
I assume you have a good reason for being at this lab?
Don't worry, I'm not wasting the chance you gave me. My work here, strictly beneficial. Not for the mercs. Jador's on a standard power trip. But Okir is trying to do something good, even if his methods are a little extreme. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? And sometimes giving one pays off. I take care of my debts.
What is Okir trying to do here?
It's complicated. Jador wants a private army, but Okir mostly ignores her. He's running the project for his own reasons. I created a mental imprint routine to educate his tank bred. Most don't get through it. He dumps them for some reason. He wants to help his people, but he's not looking for a genophage cure, and he's not going for numbers. That's all I know.
Finding you in a place like this makes me think letting you go was a mistake. You don't want that.
We agree on that. Don't worry. I plan on staying as far away from anything to do with you as possible.
And
Now,
yet...
if you don't mind, I'm gonna run like hell before you blow the place or something. I know how you work.
yeah, right.
Should have killed her. Too much knowledge without ethical boundaries.
Well, Morden. You're just gonna casually mention, oh, you should have killed her. Really? Really, huh? That's what you think, huh? Oh, yeah, now you crouch. Now you fucking crouch, buddy.
Here you are. I've watched your progress.
Oh, hey. Also, oh, look. A Krogan in a tank. I'm sure that won't mean anything at any point in the future. You hold there, plot-relevant NPC. I'm going to go over here and steal more money. Hey, Krogan Vitality. That's a good thing to know, and a good thing for Okir to have. Speaking of Okir, hey, Okir. You want to come fight the Collectors with me?
It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
Oh my god, Okir's voice. This is going to get grating over the course of an entire game.
I take it you're Okir. You don't seem particularly caged or grateful that I'm here.
You may claim to be here to help, but the formerly deceased shepherd is not a sign of gentle change. Surprised? All Krogan should know you. I'm sure Rana has already revisited your actions on Vermeer.
So this line, if you kill Rana on Vermeer, must be a different take. Again, subtle little change in Mass Effect 2 because of a choice you made in Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect is cool and good.
I'm sure you're eager to retell the story.
Such a tale. Saren, the Spectre traitor, threatens the return of the Krogan horde by curing the genophage, undoing the gentle genocide of the Turians and Solarians. But before Saren can deliver his endless troops, in rides Shepard, securing victory through nuclear fire. I like that part. It has weight.
It has weight.
I didn't have a lot of room for finesse. If there'd been any other solution, I'd have considered it.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider, one that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
Personal issues irrelevant. Here for the Collectors.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
Ooh.
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
I failed no one. My rejects are exactly what Jador asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command. They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
Interesting. So you're going for not a horde, then?
I thought the Krogan ideal was a return to the numbers that threatened the galaxy.
We will not need numbers. My soldier is a template. It is a greater threat than all the Phantom siblings that would have been at its flank. The galaxy still bears the scars of the Horde, but it will learn to fear the Lance.
What did you get from the Collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange, so isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini Krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype, after I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
Okay, so Okeer may have created these guys in like a tank here, and you know they're kind of like test tube babies, just without even actually being. Okeer has killed thousands, if not tens of thousands of Krogan, of people, in pursuit of this weird goal. And Cerberus is just like, cool.
So you don't want to cure the genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim, the genophage does not produce strong Krogan. The only quality it filters is the ability to survive the genophage. For every 1,000 stillborn, too many weaklings live. Every survivor is branded as precious. That's produced more cuddling than your collective human teats. I say, let us carry the genophage. Let 1,000 die in a clutch. We will defeat it by climbing atop our dead. That is the Krogan way.
Right then.
Your methods are extreme, but you know how to deconstruct a threat. Will you help us?
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage. But my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention, I have traced the Krogan release. Okeer, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okeer's data. Flush the tanks.
Well, that seems bad.
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the Collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
I will say, you know, I kind of shat on Okeer's voice, and, you know, over the course of the entire game, it does, you know, well, we'll see. But she'll kill my legacy with a damned valve. Good line. That's a good line.
You could just start over like she plans to. What's the big deal?
This tank is pure. It involved as much trial as data. Starting over will not duplicate it. It must survive. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
I mean, Jador does sound like a mean lady, so going to kill her is probably gonna feel good at least. So, sure. Let's go kill the mean lady because the Krogan man said so.
I want them dead. This is my world. I'll poison them all.
Hey,
Can we shut
Open
that
the door.
bitch up now?
We've been spotted.
yeah, there are definitely times when, like, the summarized version of what you think you're saying is not at all what actually comes out.
Closing.
Also, yeah, this is a fun fight, and by fun I mean you get to face a giant fuck off mech with shields and armor and all that, on top of a lady with barrier and shields and armor and a rocket launcher. It's all kinds of fun. All right, I'm gonna go over to my plasma shotgun. I'm gonna make sure my plasma shotgun has its incendiary ammo. I'm gonna wait for this guy to fire his rocket at me, and I'm gonna fuck him up. Consider him up fucked. Oh, Jack, did you die? Jack, I can't believe you died. She says dying. Fuck! Oh, she also has Krogan mooks. The Krogan mooks really aren't much, but, you know, they're an additional complication. I think they're infinitely spawning, too, so you really shouldn't focus on that.
Keep them back. Keep them back.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, Morden.
Taking fire.
I'm aware of that, too, Shepard.
Deploying incineration tank.
Okay, you know what would go... Wow! Oh, a Krogan flanked me. I see.
Hello, dead people.
Okeer isn't the only one with choices, man.
Alright, let's try something new. I'm going to use the Singularity Projector to project Singularity
I'll build more. There's always
over
more.
here.
Closing. Closing.
Now, is that actually going to do anything?
I'll tear you apart.
It appears to have slightly damaged your shields. Yeah, I'm going to declare that a waste of a heavy weapon thing. Oh, hi. Well, you can die. Thank you for charging my shields.
Taking fire.
Oh boy. Plasma shotgun.
Kill them. I'll create
Incendiary ammo.
Should burn nicely.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll end it.
Watch out!
Trouble incoming.
Ahead. I will rebuild.
Let's just fuck you up a little bit. You know, I really thought I was going to do more damage than that, but okay.
Keep them back.
There we go.
I have more where that came from.
Jack, would you pull that? Oh, hi. Nope, nope. My charge is better than your charge. I'm a Vanguard. You're not. Also, I'm alive. You're not.
I'll build more.
Oh, boy. Okay. All right. Kill the mech. Is the mech dead yet? Everybody kill the mech.
Of course.
Don't make me waste shotgun ammo on the mech.
You can't escape everything.
My shotgun's better than your shotgun. Damn it. All right. The mech's dead. Where's Jador?
Break them, kill them.
Where
I'll
is
create
Jador?
more.
Oh, she's over there. Okay. Well, now that we know you exist, you're in trouble. Hi, Jador.
No, impossible.
Oh, point blank. Where did you go? Jador? Oh, there you are.
Great. What's the old guy done back in his lab?
Shepard, the lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, the room is flooded with toxins and Okeer's personal life signs are failing rapidly. I recommend haste.
Well, that's a problem. We're supposed to get that guy. He's on our team.
Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress. Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress.
Run faster, Shepard.
If I knew why the collectors wanted humans, I would tell you. But everything is in my prototype. My legacy is pure. This one soldier. This grunt. Perfect.
Oh. Well, that's a shame. Now we got this thing to worry about.
He killed how many, but vented the tanks into the room to save this one?
Delusional. Unlikely one Krogan, however strong, could have impact Okeer wanted. Almost certain. Suggest leaving it.
Almost certain, huh? Also, he's a cute little scene that you only get because you brought Morden. I did not know you were going to get this. You get things based on your squad mate interactions. It's cool. Mass Effect is cool and good.
Afraid he'll make your genophage obsolete?
No, but Krogan, genetically dangerous, socially dangerous as well, have enough enemies without adding this.
Normandy, Okeer is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval. And he's a big one.
He is a large fella. So yes, there's the probably very obviously predictable turn. Okeer dies, and you wind up with, we shall name you Rex. Oh, perhaps. We wind up with a test tube baby, this perfect soldier, this grunt created by Okeer. We'll figure out more about him momentarily. But we also get a level up. We get a Krogan vitality upgrade. All Krogan squad members, all one of them, get plus 25% health. More damage for the sniper rifles that Shepard doesn't use. A whole bunch of money. And some platinum. Here we go. We have a tube inside a Krogan. Is that Krogan a good Krogan? Who's to say? There's only one way to find out, right?
Bringing the Krogan for study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
You sound like you're excited about that, Miranda.
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
Shepard, don't call the man in a tube a paperweight. That's rude. You know, sometimes those investigative options are just investigative. I should have known that because it was on the downside there, that was also going to be very jerkish. Don't call the Krogan a paperweight. Most of them are smarter than that.
I know. You don't find that interesting?
Krogan fight well at close quarters. Perhaps awakening him in a confined space wouldn't be prudent.
Noted.
We're on a spaceship.
The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with him.
Miranda, we are on a spaceship.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Ooh, the elusive man wishes to speak to us. That'll be fun, but I think we'll wait for him. We'll have him kind of stew in his own juices. Folks watching on YouTube, that is going to be the end of this particular episode. We have recruited not Warlord Okeer, but the Krogan soldier. For the folks watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for being here. I will see you next time. Have a good night.